Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. XRP could rally significantly, and only one thing is holding it back. That's a headline from crypto media outlet News BTC, which is not quite as trolly typically as Bitcoinist.com as far as the Bitcoin crypto media websites go. So I'm going to share that, and also watch out volatility ahead, allegedly, from crypto media outlet You Today. Once Bitcoin breaks $10,200, I expect heavy volatility to kick in, says major analyst. I've also got this piece titled, Binance CEO believes Bitcoin is going to $1 million, but with a twist. So we'll see if Bitcoin's good. I'll just say this: I don't make price predictions. I do not have a financial background. I never offer financial advice. That's not what this channel is for. I'm just an enthusiastic member of the XRP community. But I'll tell you what, I would not hate Bitcoin going to $1 million because, my gosh, I can only imagine what that would mean for the price action of XRP. And I also have to share this piece with you because it's pretty freaking funny. Now, the title of this piece: Bloomberg hilariously lists Bitcoin as a space stock. Now, given the world of crypto, how everybody says all this stupid stuff about whatever going to the moon, win Lambo, which is where my stupid name comes from. Win Lambo, space, rockets. Yeah, that's pretty freaking funny. Of all the mistakes that you could make, that one's pretty solid. But before we go any further, if you would please delicately tap that like button, I would certainly appreciate the support. And also, go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel if you love your mama, because she wants you to be happy. And if you subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel, you will find true happiness. Take a look at this. This is just funny. I had to start by sharing this. Let's get a couple chuckles. And you will get roughly 1 to 3 chuckles out of this particular picture. Picture is not a word. Picture. This is Brad Garlinghouse holding a bunch of bags. And there's this little label here, Bag Holders Elite Club, powered by Ripple. I thought it was funny. I can't remember if I got 1 or 2 chuckles. I don't think I got 3. That's why I was suspecting maybe you'd get 1 to 3, but maybe, I think for me I got 1. I was like, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. All right, and also next, put your money where your mouth is. I saw this. This comes from XRP community member at Mr. Level Up, and he wrote, well, it's now mandatory for me in certain places. Might as well have fun with it. Just ordered this. And then tagged David Schwartz and wrote, who of course is co-creator of the XRP Ledger and Ripple CTO. David Schwartz, if you'd like one, bro, I got you. Or there's the Pirate Banana one for you. Not kidding. And you can see what we're talking about here. I'll pull it up full screen on the actual website. And I'm not associated with this website at all, so I'm not telling you to buy this. But if you want to, I mean, it's a mask thanks to the pandemic here with the XRP logo. And then under the XRP logo, it says, put your money where your mouth is. So there you go. You can cough your COVID and all that stuff straight into the back of that bad boy. Good times here. All right, so into this piece now. Ripple XRP. Of course, they should just write XRP, but, it's a Bitcoin crypto media outlet. They don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't know how the Bitcoin maxi trolls even get their shirts on in the morning. Do they have like a mother troll that helps with that? And how does the mother troll know how to help? Like, I got so many questions on that. But anyway, XRP could rally significantly, and only one thing is holding it back. Well, lay it on me. What is this thing? And the piece begins. In the past few sessions, XRP remained stable above the 19.2% support, 19.2 cent support level. It even settled above the 19.5 cent pivot level and the 100 simple moving average. 4 hours. Recently, there was a spike above the 20 cent resistance, but the price failed to gain traction. A high is formed near 20.15 cents, and the price is currently consolidating in a tiny range. An initial support is near the 19.65 cent level and the 100 simple moving average. The 50% fib retracement level of the recent wave from the 19.16 low to 20.15 cent high is also near 19.65. And I know this is a lot of numbers at once, but we'll get to the point here. Because look, for a channel like mine, I don't do chart analysis here, so I just want to kind of get the general points out, and that's why I kind of run through the stuff like this from time to time here. But the next major support is near the 19.5 cent level, followed by a connecting bullish trend line at 19.4 cents on the 4 hour with the XRP/USD pair. And so the trend line is close to the 76.4% fib retracement level on the recent wave. It's roughly the same range. And so that indicates, more importantly, that there is a significant bullish flag forming with resistance near 19.95 cents on the same chart. And so if there's an upside break and close above the 20-cent level, the price could continue to rise. The next major resistance is near the 20.3-cent level, above which the bulls are likely to aim a test of the 21.2 resistance level. Now, if you caught some of my videos in recent days, you may note that there are a number of analysts that were talking about the importance of these levels right here. Some have indicated that if they go through this, you could see rallies upwards of closer to the 30 to 40 cent range, which would be fantastic considering just a few months ago we saw XRP at like 11 cents. I wouldn't be crying over 40 cents given that's the case here. But and then they have this little subheading, dips likely supported in XRP. It seems like Ripple could follow Bitcoin's recent upside break above the $9,300 resistance. If it fails to clear the 20-cent resistance, there may be a short-term downside correction. And you also heard that from others. For example, I covered some information from DIY Investing. He was talking about how, I think he said, I'm pulling from memory, but I think he said maybe it could go as low as like 18 cents, somewhere thereabout. But other than that, it's like upside is what we're ultimately looking at here. What about volatility here? Well, here's a piece from You Today. Once Bitcoin breaks $10,200, I expect heavy volatility to kick in, says a major analyst. Amsterdam-based full-time analyst and trader Michael van de Poppe, more often referred to as Crypto Michael on Twitter, has published another video with a Bitcoin TA, technical analysis. He says that Bitcoin is likely to have switched from downward momentum to deploying a gradual upswing. In his video, Crypto Michael said that by now, Bitcoin has finished its descending movement and is gradually switching to rising momentum. It is going to retest the same levels on the chart that it used to come down from the $10,200 to the $9,000 zone. The most important thing for Bitcoin now, as per the trader, is not to lose $9,160, because otherwise Bitcoin may reverse and bearish movement might resume. And that's why I always joke that if Bitcoin sneezes, XRP is going to follow. And I don't think XRP is going to be tethered to Bitcoin price action forever, but that's the sad state of affairs in July of 2020. Now, Van de Poppe finds it unlikely for now, excuse me, I think I got some COVID going on here, since Bitcoin printed a rise on Tuesday for the first time in a long while. For now, the analyst believes that Bitcoin might make a bounce from the current $9,330 zone towards $9,380, and then a rise to $9,446 is possible before Bitcoin drops to show some bearish divergence. But a breakout towards $9,600 is also possible, as per the trader's video. And then they go on to note that altcoins are doing well. And I've talked about that recently, so I don't really want to delve in any further. But there are many traders out there that feel like right now, today, this already is the alt season, so we'll see. Next, Binance CEO believes Bitcoin is going to $1 million, but with a twist. In an interview with Altcoin Daily, Binance founder and CEO CZ answered true to Bitcoin reaching a $1 million valuation one day. However, considering that the price prediction came from a quick-fire true or false segment at the end of the interview, it would be wise to take this valuation with skepticism. Well, yeah, and you don't know whatever other necessarily what caveats would come along with that, even if the answer is yes. Of more significant concern was CZ's view on the long-term outlook for the market leader. Contrary to his $1 million price prediction, he believes a bigger and better alternative will replace Bitcoin at some point. Yeah, and so that's why with all the maxis, they really are. Man, I'm going to have to make a separate video about this, but I watched an incredible interview. It went on for like an hour and 40 minutes, and it was from like February with Anthony Pompliano. He had this guy, and I'd never seen him before, but he seems like a super sharp dude. But he actually laid out the case, and that's what was so interesting. He laid out a legit case for why Bitcoin will be the only cryptocurrency to dominate. He called himself a Bitcoin maximalist, and he actually laid out the case for why Bitcoin will, purely because it's the first cryptocurrency, be the one that has staying power. And that's the whole thing that I brought this up on so many videos recently, just kind of, not that I went in depth, but I casually mentioned from time to time at least, that, I mean, if you really think that Bitcoin's going to have staying power, given that it doesn't actually do anything, but it's going to have staying power, even just as a store of value, then you must believe that that's the case purely because it's the first. And this guy said yes. I'm going to have to make a video about that. It was too interesting to pass on. But anyway, so CZ, let's get down to his thoughts. Here's a quote from him. To be honest, I think Bitcoin's dominance over time will decrease, not increase. It may increase in the short term. There's a lot of innovations people do that people can bring back to Bitcoin, like second layer solutions, etc. But when the technology is out already and adopted for 10 years, there's relatively limited scope that you can update it. Yep, no kidding, on board with that. And if you say something like that, though, as far as Bitcoin maxi trolls are concerned, you're basically the devil. CZ expanded on this by saying sooner or later, every technology eventually gets replaced by something better. He drew on examples such as dated programming languages and once dominant hardware and software firms losing ground to more innovative rivals. Here's another quote. Nothing lasts forever, so things change. If we look at 10, 15, 20 years later, I think it's totally conceivable that something new will replace Bitcoin and something better than Bitcoin. And then the piece continues a little further. However, he was keen to state that Bitcoin will still be around simply because going back to fiat is an unlikely alternative, but he remains adamant that another, more current product will usurp the market leader down the line. And here's another quote. But if you ask 20 years from now, is it still going to be king? 100 years from now? 1,000 years from now? And the answer is obviously we're not sure. Things just change over time. Well, good luck getting that Lightning Network to work, and even if you do, it's still a centralized solution, so good luck, Bitcoin maxis. Ain't happening. Well, I mean, I say that with all information available today, but I mean, if something happens that is unforeseen, super duper happy to change my story. Although that wouldn't really be me changing my story, because I always state that I don't know this definitively to be the case that Bitcoin won't be adopted in the ways that the Bitcoin maxi trolls state. I just state that I find it sufficiently unlikely, almost impossible, if not impossible, given where we're at today. You know, unless there's some sort of major unforeseen technological breakthrough, ain't happening. All right, into this last piece, because this is funny. It's from Bitcoinist.com. Bloomberg hilariously lists Bitcoin as a space stock. I just wish that it was XRP. I wish that they listed XRP as a space stock. When Moon, right now. Look at this. Look what Bloomberg says now. The Bitcoin and the rest of the financial world is serious business, but every once in a while, an accidental moment comes along that provides a needed break and laugh. One of those moments came recently via Bloomberg Business, which listed the cryptocurrency as a space stock. I love this. I really do. And while Bitcoin may be on a moon mission, it is not related to space in any way, making the slip-up that much more hilarious. A Bitcoin is a financial asset unlike anything else before it. It was designed to exist without the need for a central authority and exists only in cyberspace. Does anybody use the term cyberspace anymore? I guess Bitcoinist.com does. Its ability to exist without an earthly physical form like gold may be how Bloomberg Business made a confusing error recently. According to a sharp-eyed viewer who managed to snag a screenshot of the mistake, Bloomberg listed Bitcoin incorrectly as a space stock. There it is on your screen right now. The cryptocurrency is listed using its XBT symbol rather than the BTC USD trading pair ticker. It's listed next to other stocks related to space, such as the Procure Space ETF, UFO, Aerojet Rocketdyne Holdings, Inc., which is AJRD, and Virgin Galactic Holdings, Inc., SPCE. You got Bitcoin there. It's got the price. That was the right price at the time. $9,156.51. Bitcoin is now a space stock. So that, I mean, of course, they fixed ultimately, but Bitcoin has been trading within a tight trading range, and before today was leaning bearish. However, XBT, next to other space stocks, had the best overall performance and saw the least losses in the trading session. So there you go. Bitcoin space stock leading the way. When Moon, maybe soon, right? That's it for this video, though. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.